informed on education issues at the federal, state, and Del Valle ISD in particular?
But let that again.
How do you stay informed on education issues? So,
Yeah, well, I went to school for a long time and studied a lot of the stuff, in school. But then it's a number of different things. So it's keeping up with what's going on at the legislature, even though it meets every 2 years. The state legislature in Texas, they define the lion's share of public education policy. And that's because, education is largely a state's issue. And so there are federal policies that define education. There are federal policies that define how much funding that, public schools get. But by and large, who sets the table is the state legislature. And then after that, you've got the board of trustees, for school districts. And so, for me, it's about, not just kind of doing my homework in the past, but also, keeping up with what's going on at the legislature, paying attention, reading local newspapers, reaching out to folks in my community, reaching out to elected officials, and trying to get clarity and information. And also as a data scientist, I like to kind of pull a lot of data and do a lot of analysis myself to make sense of things for myself. So.
Well, if you know anything about our board, you know that we advocate for public education a lot. A couple of us have been to DC to advocate for public ed. We all stay updated with the news, with whatever's going on. We have some board members that actually go and testify in front of the legislature. And our superintendent keeps us up to date, and she's always at the Capitol advocating for public ed and for our students. So we've been labeled the liberal ladies of Del Valle. So we go to TASB, we present resolutions, we defend them, we propose them, we defend them, we get them to accept them, to try and legislate and lobby for them. So yeah, we're pretty well informed when it comes to what's going on with the policies and the laws and everything. And we're very fortunate that we have an amazing superintendent that keeps us abreast of everything and is so willing to go to the Capitol and advocate, and we have a couple of board members that do the same. So we're all pretty well involved.
I stay abreast of current events. I have various news sources that I access, but one of my skills as a performance auditor is research. And what I research are facts, not advocacy and not cheerleading, but actual hard facts. And when I quote performance or academic scores, those are facts. Those are hard and they're ugly. You have to face facts. Everybody wants to say, we love the kids. We do love the kids. We want to see our kids succeed. And we want to love our school district. And we want to say the teachers deserve, everything, every bonus we can give them. But the facts say that we're not meeting the threshold that's necessary to produce kids that can go out and get the kind of jobs that they're going to need to get in order to be competitive in a global economy. The STEM scores are terrible. And all I'm trying to do is raise consciousness, which is what my candidacy was all about, talking to the parents, talking to homeowners. I even talked to a couple former teachers. And when I asked them why they were former, they said they just didn't agree with the policies of the district. Now, I didn't go any deeper because I really, everybody's got, issues. And I didn't want to get into any personal ones. But that was what I got, was that I found unhappy parents, I found unhappy teachers, and I found some terrible scores. I think cheerleading is great. I think that's part of school spirit. However, if you want improvement, you have to make some changes, or else you just keep doing the same stuff over and over, which is, I believe, the definition of insanity. So, The data that I've got here is nationwide. It's from the NEA, and you can look at any, that's the source I got it from, was the NEA, and you can look at any state and any district in any state. So it's all out there, and these are facts. And I can find any fact that I need to find in order to support an argument and write a report. Thank you.
I stay informed on local issues. I do a lot of reading. The New York Times, Dallas paper, TASB, the National Association of School Boards. We get, or I get, information on a daily basis. Our district, Kim, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to go off. We went from a C.
Don't do any personal attacks.
We went from a C
Don't do any personal attacks.
to a B. Our teachers have busted their backsides.
Read them and weep.
I know what the numbers are.
He gets to finish his statement.
I know what they are. That's why we went from a C to a B. Our teachers, our parents, our students. That's all I'm going to say on that. We're going for an A next year. And I believe in my heart that our teachers and our students and our parents, we will make it. We will make it. Now, as far as education issues, yes. The legislature, we have to go out and get these guys, teach these old fogies what new modern schools are all about and what children are all about. We can do it. And it's going to take everybody. It's going to take the parents to call their legislature. It's going to take teachers. It's going to take administrative staff. That's all I have. Thank you.